if there was a law that said that we must carry around a bag and inside of it we had to have items inside of it that represents us. For example, if a law enforcement agent or officer, to be exact, said, I need to see three forms of identification, and you need to pull three items out of that bag, tell me, what will those items be? Just think about it for a minute. You have this bag or something like it that represents your life. Inside of it are three items that symbolizes your past, your present, and your future. What three items will symbolize your life? I'm here to inform you of the three things that represents or symbolizes my life, my past, my present, and my future. These three items are this CD that represents my past. My present represents, well, it's symbolized through the screwdriver. And my future is represented through this Holy Bible. Today I will show you why these three things symbolizes my life, and why did I choose these things, and how does a CD, a screwdriver, and a Holy Bible will represent a person. First, let's start with my present. This CD symbolizes my past and my musical passion that I had. Growing up, everything that involved in my life had to do with music. And for a great deal of my life, music was kind of therapeutic for me. So everything that I ever went through in life in the past, I always wrote it down on paper and tried to make a song out of it, or just to write my feelings down. And I also had, different music that I listened to that represented my pain, my struggle at some point. And all of this will be right here on this CD. Whether it was rock, R&B, or just classical music, anything that had any meaning or any depth to it, I listened to it. Morning, noon, and night. I was there. Instead of playing outside, I would be in my room captivated and listening to whatever it was that I was feeling. So this CD will represent the passion and energy I had to write music and also to listen to it. And, it's all on here on this CD that will represent it. From the great memories I had of, listening and writing music, we come forward to my present. In my present, there's a lot of things that I have that occupies my life. So I have kind of a heavy duty schedule. And let's say a mechanic, you need tools in order to do the job. That's why I chose the screwdriver. The screwdriver represents and it symbolizes how studying, being a full-time student, to be exact, working a full-time job, and also maintaining a family of six. And it never stops and never ends. Sometimes I need a screwdriver, or I have to be like a screwdriver and twerk the loose ends or the loose screws in order to tighten and keep everything together. No matter how crazy life gets, you always have to be able to pick up the loose ends. Or let's talk about in screwdriver terms, we must be able to tighten the screws every now and then. Also, to be exact, sometimes you must loosen the screw in order to make sure that everything is leveled properly. Sometimes when things are too tight or when things are too stretched, you must loosen up. Have a clear mind. And we're going to school, raising a family. Sometimes that could be hard, but we all must get through it. And I know a lot of y'all can empathize with me because a lot of y'all are going to school and working full-time jobs and also maintaining a household. But we must be able to have the responsibility as a parent and as a student, and we must give 100% on our jobs in order to maintain our lifestyle. Even though I have a heavy duty present, in these hard times, I look at it as my future will be brighter. But I cannot move forward without a blueprint. This Bible is my light, I feel, is at the end of the tunnel. And if I use this, it will guide me to the end of the tunnel. And I say that because, for me, I believe, of course, Jesus Christ died for my sins. And, I believe that everything in this book is sort of like a GPS to show you and to guide you through the struggles of life. I can see success through the future. And, the words of the Bible is lighting up my life, even in the hard times. And it has shown me, and it brought me from my past and my present now to my, on the journey to my future. I can see success as a father. I can see success as a professional. And I also can see success as a Christian. When I'm no longer to read these words, that means that I'm no longer here. My light have burned out. My light as a father, a husband, my light as a professional, and my light as a Christian. Well, I take that back. That will stand alone in itself. But we all have a journey through life, and I just feel as if my future is in the hand is written in that Bible. So that's why I have that as my future. Even though when times get rough and and we carry around things, and this bag symbolizes a lot. It symbolizes not only your life, it symbolizes everything, your past, your present, and future. And all these items inside of it, when you carry around with them, it'll represent who you are. It's your identification. This life is your bag, and what you put in it is what you feel represents you. Thank you.